Now before we get started today, let me talk very quickly about Patreon. For those who don't know what it is a crowdfunding website that lets you guys support the show. You go over there, you can donate $1 a month up to $20 a month, and in return, you'll get your name at the end of the videos. You can recommend me recipes and video ideas if you got them. There'll be future giveaways and other different perks that are all gonna happen over on Patreon. So the link's in the description if you're interested. The show costs money. You know, there's groceries, there's kitchen supplies and equipment and obscure ingredients that I need to order from abroad for all my baking needs. I make a mess also, so I need lots of cleaning supplies. It all adds up, and you know, I love to make this show. I want to make it as frequently as possible, and I want to broaden the whole scope of it, right? And with your support, it would actually go a long way. So Patreon, if you're interested. If not, completely ignore everything I just said because the show is for free. Today's episode is going to be dedicated to a Patreon member. Her name is Karen. She wanted to see me make this recipe, so that's what's happening over here. So today we're making a dish called Cilibr, which is a Turkish poached egg dish. Garlic Greek yogurt on the very bottom. You put the poached egg on top, and then you drizzle it with brown butter and chili flakes. It's not complete though without some sort of bread that you can dunk into the egg. So I'm going to be making a Turkish flatbread called Bazlama. We're making the flatbread first. So let's go over the ingredients. All-purpose flour, instant yeast, salt, extra virgin olive oil, parsley, this is a little bit of sugar, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of warm water. Between 105 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a bit too hot, I'll let it cool. Add the instant yeast, sugar. Stir it together. You need that yeast to activate, so I'm gonna wait 10 minutes for that to happen. Yeast is looking frothy. Add it to a bowl with Greek yogurt, of all things. Interesting. A little under half a cup, and the salt. Whisk it. Flour, parsley. Mix this all well together. Flour your work surface. Scrape the batter onto the floured work surface. You see how it's all sticky? We're kneading it until it's no longer sticky. Clear and simple. It is sticky AF right now. Divide the dough into pieces. Sprinkle with a little bit of flour. Put a tea towel or a kitchen towel over top. And we're just gonna let these rest here for like 15 minutes. Don't touch them. Roll this dough into a 7-inch in diameter circle. But not too thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drizzle a little olive oil on top of your flatbread and brush it lightly on top. Over at the stove. Medium-low heat. I don't know what I'm doing. This is way too thin. Now, doesn't this just look pathetic? I'm gonna try it again. Frying pan on medium heat. Add your bread, oil side down. Now brush the olive oil on the other side as well. Check that out. That is looking nice. Easy part done. Now we're moving on to our Turkish eggs, our Cilibr. 2 eggs, Greek yogurt, clove of garlic, a lemon for lemon juice, chili flakes, olive oil, butter, coarse sea salt, a little bit of parsley, dill. And we're gonna use some vinegar. Not this much. We're gonna use a cap full of vinegar for when we're poaching our egg. Take 1 cup of yogurt, room temperature, add it into a bowl. Take a clove of garlic, take your zester, We're grating in the garlic. Also gonna add a little bit of salt, tablespoon of chopped parsley. You're bringing a big pot of water to boil. Yeah. Crack an egg into a ramekin. Add a teaspoon of lemon juice on top. Once you have the water to a simmer, add just a little bit of vinegar, or that much. Okay, so I'm gonna create a vortex in this water, add the egg very gently, as close to the water as possible.
Your timer is set for 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Take the egg slowly out of the pot, remove any stringy, gross parts like that. Put the egg onto a paper towel just to hang out. This is always nerve-wracking. Vortex has started, drop your egg. Now we wait. Poaching eggs isn't necessarily easy. I mean, I'm struggling with dropping them into the water. I drop them in with too much force. The egg whites separate from the egg yolks. They never come back together. They're ready. Where is it? I don't know where the egg is. There is an egg in there somewhere. Where is it? There it is, there it is. Oh, ooh. Get it on some paper towel, paper towel, paper towel. We gotta make our butter sauce. So low heat, stick of butter into the pan until it melts completely and turns into a chestnut brown. You just gotta be patient with the butter and it will turn chestnut brown, providing that you do not turn the stove on higher than it should. Once that butter's turned closer to chestnut, I'm going to turn the stove off and let it sit there. I'm gonna add some olive oil, a tablespoon, mix it in. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of my chili flakes. Lovely. Finally, I got all my elements here. No, I don't. I got my garlic yogurt here, my 2 poached eggs, my Turkish flatbread, brown butter sauce. Firstly, I'm going to add my yogurt to the bottom of the bowl. Next, I'm going to add the poached egg on top of the yogurt, as well as the other egg. The sauce on top of the egg, as well as around the edge. Can I have someone clean this plate, please? Come on. Yes, around the edges too. Sprinkle the dill on top. Flatbread in there for good measure. Whoa, that looks good. That looks really good. This is perfect. It's perfect. It's delicious. Spicy, but it's delicious. Oh. That's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Huge shout out to Karen for recommending the dish, and Patreon. If you're interested in signing up for that, the link is in the description below. I'll see you guys soon.